Okay, for this video, again, I'm not going to do too much talking today. I will have you guys watch another YouTube video and try the problems after you watch that YouTube video. So a number that represents the strength and the direction of a linear relationship is called your correlation coefficient. And that's your R value in your calculator. So when we're looking at R values later, that's when it's asking for a correlation coefficient, it's really asking for what's the R. And I give you some pictures and correlations that go with it. So when you have a correlation of 0, it's like all over the place. But when you get to a correlation close to a positive 1, look it's like almost a straight line with a positive 1 slope. The same thing will be true for negatives. All right, 0 is going to be nothing, but when you get close to negative 1, it would be a line with a negative slope. Some things about the correlation coefficient. It's always between negative 1 and 1. Never above that. There'll never be 2 something. When it's at 1 or negative 1, it's a perfect relationship. When it's 0, there's no relationship. When the R is close to 1, so 0.99, or negative 0.99, or 0.9, 0.8, negative 0.9, negative 0.8, you've got a strong linear relationship. When it's close to 0, 0.1, 0.2, negative 0.1, negative 0.2, that's a very low relationship. That's weak. The sign of R matches the slope. So if you have a positive R value, your line has a positive slope. If you have a negative R value, your line has a negative slope. And a high correlation does not mean that one variable causes the other. So for example, we might see that as children get older, or as children get taller, as they get taller, their reading level gets better. Does that mean the taller you are, the better at reading you are? No, it doesn't mean that it causes it. If I were 6 feet taller, would I be able to read better? No. There's actually something else going on. It's the fact that I'm older, or these children are getting older, that they read better. So notice how one doesn't cause the other. They are just related to each other. So at this point, please watch the YouTube video and then try the 2 problems after that.